Hello, ghouls and ghosties, and welcome to yet another creepy holiday, creepy Christmas video. So today's video is going to be a haul / review of my spooky, creepy Christmas items that I have in my collection. Now, if you are new here, this channel is definitely a spooky channel. It is a Halloween channel for the most part, but of course, we are past the Halloween season. We are now into the holiday season, and in our household, we do celebrate Christmas. So I do get a little section of the house that I decorate in full gothmas, creepy Christmas vibes. And that includes all kinds of spooky items, all kinds of just black, kind of classic Christmas shapes, figures, and icons, and all that type of stuff. Now, if you missed it, last week we did what I called Christmas creeping, and we creeped around to all of the different kind of decor retailers, Michael's, Target, Walmart, At Home, Joann's, all that type of stuff. And we looked for what kind of gothic black kind of Christmas stuff we could find. Obviously, there's not so much when it comes to actual kind of like Halloween Christmas combination stuff, but there's definitely a good amount of black and white, black and red kind of Christmas stuff. I do have some new stuff this year. I do have a bunch of stuff from last year and past years. We are just going to go through everything I have. So if you did see last year's of this kind of same concept, some of this might seem a little familiar to you because there will be some repeats from last year. Either way, I don't even remember all the stuff that I have from last year, so I assume you guys don't really either. Why am I suddenly thinking that I actually wore this same sweatshirt in last year's? If I did, I promise you this is not the exact same video as 2023. This is the 2024 version of this. I just suddenly that clicked. I was like, did I wear this last year? I don't know. But I did say last week that we also have a couple DIYs of some creepy Christmas stuff that I have. Now, one of them is not a very labor intensive one, and then one of them is a lot more artistic than that. I think I should start off with those. Then I might move into kind of like some of the new stuff I have this year, and then we're gonna pop into my tub of creepy Christmas stuff and go through what I have from last year. Again, I don't even really remember. So one last thing before we do jump into this though, just as a reminder, last week again was Christmas creeping. If you did miss it, I will link it below. Otherwise, it is the last video that went up on this channel. And next week, next Friday, is going to be actually putting this stuff to use and decorating for creepy Christmas. Even though today is Black Friday, that's very fitting. I didn't even think about that. It is Black Friday. How gothic. It's a gothic Friday. It's Black Friday today, so we are through with Thanksgiving when you're seeing this. It is fitting that we start talking about the other holidays that come later in the year, and I thought it was fitting to then the next week actually decorate for the next holiday. I am now just rambling, but let's maybe jump into it. So first up, again, we're gonna start with the DIYs and with kind of like my art project. I suddenly got this idea and I just was like, I'm doing that. What a good freaking idea. It is not difficult. You can do this at home, but I love how it turned out and I really, really like the idea. With creepy Christmas in my mind, you kind of embrace the evils or negatives with Christmas. And I can only think of a few. One of them being Krampus, which this has nothing to do with Krampus, but like he is kind of like one of the more like spooky parts of Christmas. And then Cole. Obviously, if you're bad all year and you're evil and you're creepy and you're spooky and you're whatever, you get Cole for Christmas. And I didn't have anything Cole related last year, but not only is Cole, again, kind of part of the like negative, spooky, creepy parts of Christmas, but it's also black. So it fits perfectly in my creepy Christmas stuff. So what I did was I went out and I went on a rock hunt. And I found some rocks, some just medium. I didn't want huge, but I didn't want tiny. And I made myself chunks of coal. All I did was spray paint these black. I know, literally the simplest thing ever. But are these not such cool additions to my creepy Christmas decorating? I have 5 rocks of all different sizes, and I think they just look perfect. Like if you picture chunks of coal under the tree in real life, this is exactly what I would think they would look like. Once I put up my black Christmas tree, I'm gonna put some coal around it, under it. I mean, like, come on, it's just like so obvious. It's so easy, and it's so perfect. It's just so perfect. I'm so obsessed with these. They turned out so good. Again, like, there's no skill that goes into it. I put rocks in a box and spray painted them black. It took like 3 times because I had to rotate them to get each side, and I had to like wait for them to dry. So easy. So easy. Ryan was like, you should make like a TikTok or a short or a reel about it. And I was like, but all I'm doing is literally spray painting rocks. I don't like, maybe I will, but like, it just seems too obvious. All right, enough talking about the coal, but I'm so excited about that. If you are in the Halloween Forever Facebook group on Facebook, you've seen this already, but I know not all of you are, and probably honestly most of you are not. But Ryan, my husband, came home with some blank nutcrackers, and he was like, hey, for like a fun little project date night situation tonight, let's paint nutcrackers. He's an art teacher, we have tons of paint, so I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like fun. So we spent, I think, a Friday or Saturday night painting nutcrackers. He had 2. One was standard, and then one had a top hat and a sword. I couldn't think of anything with the sword, but as soon as I saw a top hat, I got an idea. And it's me. So I'm not just gonna paint this nutcracker to look like a nutcracker, like a regular one, like a Christmas one. I instead made this nutcracker. I might have to insert a picture if it's too dark down here. Of course, it's like getting darker so freaking early. It's literally 2 p.m. and it's getting dark outside. Can you name this character? Does anyone know who this is? I will put a picture in as well because I just feel like he's not like coming up in all his full glory. But I made a Babadook freaking nutcracker, and I'm so happy with how he turned out. Now, he doesn't have a sword, obviously, or a knife or anything in the actual movie, but I mean, my nutcracker had a knife. I don't know what to do. So I gave him one. I had to improvise. But the hat, because he wears a hat in the movie, I thought it was perfect. I even looked up a reference image and I kind of like aged him with a really, really, really light layer of like white paint on certain spots, just to give him kind of like more depth and more just like aged look. I actually cut off some tips of some floss picks to make his fingers, just because we didn't have toothpicks. Otherwise I would have done toothpicks. That would actually make more sense because that's wood, but I'm obsessed with him. His eyes, I tried like 10 times to make them not look wonky. The thing is the nutcracker itself, because it's from Michael's and they make cheap crap, the nose was not glued on right originally, so the nose is not perfectly centered, which is not my fault, but that makes his eyes look even a little slightly more wonky. Otherwise, I'm obsessed with him. Obsessed. I had him in my head, and in my head, he didn't even look this good. So I'm super pumped with this. Am I finding my new love for like DIYing decor? In the fall/Halloween season, we made the Enoch from Over the Garden Wall lantern. I loved how that turned out. We made this guy now. I made my coal, which was painstakingly difficult and took hours and hours of artistic thought processes. But I actually, for next spooky season, I have 2 more ideas for DIYs. So those might be coming. I could even honestly do those like not during spooky season. I could just fill the rest of the year with some DIY projects. We'll see. All right, enough. Let's talk about the new stuff that I got this year. These are not super exciting, so I'm gonna show you guys. In some of our Christmas creeping stops, I picked up some kind of gothic black wrapping paper. From Target, I got the white background with black trees. And really, I picked this up to contrast this, because this is also from Target. This is a black background with snowflakes and candy canes. And I was gonna like wrap some fake gifts, maybe some real ones, but I think down here I will do fake, just like boxes that are wrapped. And I just wanted some contrast. I didn't want them all to be this print, so I thought like having one that leaned more white and one that leaned more black was kind of a good contrast. And I just loved the candy cane one so much that I picked up 2 rolls. I love that. It's also like $3. Then at Walmart, we found this wrapping paper, and I love this wrapping paper. This is like 75 miles of wrapping paper. Like, it's so much, and it's $5. It is 21.3 yards. That's insane. $4.98. I'm kind of worried that this wrapping paper is going to be like tissue paper, like super thin, which is fine because again, I'm like using this for decor for the most part. Actually, no, this one I'll probably use honestly as like my go-to wrapping paper for giving gifts for me. It's very my aesthetic. It fits. You'll know who the gift is from. I love it. So I love this wrapping paper too. And yeah, again, you'll see that next week, but I guess that's like a slight DIY too, is I'm just gonna like wrap some fake gifts. Speaking of fake gifts, I did get this black bow from Target just to put on one of them as like a fun little accent. This was also, I think, $3, which is a little steep when you can get a whole wrapping paper roll for $3. I don't know. I thought I would just grab one. If they were $1, I maybe would have got a couple more, but not if they're $3. I also picked up these cars. So these are ornaments. These are the little metal black cars that look very similar to the little metal black like village houses that they do for Halloween and Christmas. And I know I hinted that I had an idea for these, and it's once again not very deep, it's not very complicated. I'm not gonna use these as ornaments. I'm gonna cut the strings off, and these are gonna be some cars parked at my tin village houses. I'll explain that a little bit more when we get to those, but I do use those in my Christmas decor each year. I love this one. It's like a VW bus almost. I almost thought I should go back and get more of those. Those are also only $3, which again, this ribbon was $3. When you can get like a whole cute ornament and bottle brush tree for $3, like what? That makes no sense. Speaking of the aluminum houses, there will be more, or not aluminum, tin, like the tin metal houses. There will be more coming, but I think this is my one addition for the year. So I really liked the style of this house. I really like that there's a chimney to it. I think this was part of the Halloween stuff. I don't think I got this with the Christmas stuff. But this is, yeah, my one addition this year. I try not to just buy them all because I really just don't need that many. And then like if I buy them all, I'll run out of room by future years. And if they make a new silhouette that I really like, I'll be mad that I don't have room. But I really liked this one. I love the double peaks. It's more unique. So I really like this. It was $10. I always think those are such a good deal. Another new addition from actually the Target Halloween collection is this like wired, basically pine tree shaped cone tree. It's supposed to kind of look like twigs all throughout. It is just so cool. And once again, when you guys see my whole little village setup, it's my favorite part of my Christmas decor, especially down here in the creepy Christmas section. I just love that. I should probably be holding stuff over here because I feel like that black door is making things harder to see. I hope it's not too dark, guys. Again, I can't unfortunately help that we're losing light. And if I use the artificial lights, it's gonna look just terrible. Trust me. One sec. Let's see. Does this look any better? I added a light. Maybe just a little bit better. Here, let's see. Yeah, okay, sure, we'll run with this. I got this cone tree. It's gonna look great with my setup. I also this year from the John Darien Thanksgiving collection picked up this candelabra. Now I didn't actually have creepy Christmas in mind with getting this, but I think it's gonna fit perfectly. Really, I just got this kind of as an all year decor piece for somewhere in the house. I think that if I add either white candles or red, that would work really well. So I gotta figure out what I wanna do, and I have not bought anything for this yet. So we will see. I haven't made the decision. I haven't decided yet. Next up for new stuff in 2024, you guys will recognize this. This is from Halloween Clearance Hunt. This is a spooky gingerbread soap dispenser. Now again, this was for Halloween, though I would argue there's really nothing Halloween about it. It's more of like a fall one. Because like all it is pumpkins. They're not even jack-o'-lanterns. This tree is orange too. But there's really like there's no ghosts, there's no skeletons. So this will work perfect. We do have a bathroom down here. That's where I'm gonna put this in. It's super, super cute. You honestly could almost just use this as a decor piece too. If you took the soap dispenser out, like yes, if you look from the side, there's that. But I don't know, not that big of a deal. Who's gonna really look there? Also, you could add, what if you could add something to the top? Look at me being all crafty again. I don't know. I've got some new lights. These are just green. They're from the Halloween Target section too. They're kind of just like a lime green. And then this is new from an antique shop this year. This is the Monster Christmas Smash. Now, I haven't heard this song yet. I have a feeling I wouldn't like it very much, but this was just so fitting, obviously, for my setup. Oh, is this wrapped? Oh, okay. I don't even need the sleeve. So it's 10 bucks at a antique store. I've never heard of this song being a thing ever. And on the back, there's this really cool, like, spooky escape monster mansion game. This isn't as, like, Christmassy. There's really nothing Christmassy on this side, so I guess I'll have to do this side. But it's cool because there's like Santa, his reindeer, and then there's like some of the classic Halloween monsters like Dracula's skeleton. There's a mummy, there's a graveyard. This is just really fitting, obviously, down here for my creepy Christmas setup. There could be other new stuff mixed in here, but let's just like go with the flow and just kind of grab some stuff that I see. So this I know I got last year, and this I got last year during the Home Goods clearance for Halloween. And I love this. This is perfect for my creepy Christmas setup. We got some like bejeweled bats on this. And then obviously there's some pearls, sequins, and gems all throughout. This is like a cone Christmas tree. It's really huge. I could just have like a spear arm with it. This is like crazy. It was $25 originally. I think I got this for like $12. Usually I get the clearance for about half off. I also add these to each side of my metal kind of Christmas goth village. This is the haunted house from 2021 Target. 30 bucks. They don't make cute haunted houses at Target anymore. This was the last cute one and one of the best ones ever. This is the Salem Witches House inspired one. This one was from 2023, so just last year. The one this year was not good. And these used to be one of my favorite things to get Halloween-wise at Target was their haunted house. And they dropped the ball this year. But this one fits perfectly. And next to it, I just put like a tree or something like this with this next to it. So cute. I could even add some fairy lights to that tree and it'd be really cute. But then I also have this tree. So this tree I do use for Halloween, but I also use for creepy Christmas. It is just kind of a glittery branch, dead, spooky tree. It's really cool. It does have lights. I would need to switch the batteries on it though, I believe. Yeah, it's definitely dead. But this was something my mom used to hang up, or not hang up. My mom used to decorate with this and then she didn't want it anymore. So I took it and I think it's really, really, really cool. It might have originally had little ornaments. I'm not really sure. So I have a black Christmas tree. I'm not gonna show it to you because it's not put together and I'm not putting that together yet. We're hosting Thanksgiving. When I'm filming this, we're hosting Thanksgiving in like 3 days. I don't want to set that up yet. That's a lot of work. But this is the tree skirt I use. It's just like a metal black one. If you do want this one, they are selling it at Target again this year. It's nice. It's just pretty basic and plain. This was from 2 years ago, 2023 at home. This is just a lantern that I use for Halloween and for creepy Christmas. Doesn't have batteries anymore. It's just got some spiderweb accents. I just feel like this kind of fits. Lanterns really give me kind of a winter vibe for some reason. You picture like someone walking through like the snow with a lantern. I don't know. Probably only me that pictures that. Oh, this is a new addition. Okay, see, new additions might be mixed in here. This is a new addition this year. So these are some Halloween shiny bright Christopher Radko ornaments. And I love Christopher Radko ornaments so much. And this year, he came out with my favorite ones I've ever freaking seen. These were $17 at Home Goods. You not only get just kind of some classic vintagey looking bulbs, but you get some shaped, unique ones, including this amazing, adorable, classic black cat that is so gorgeous. You get this owl that looks like the vintage Beastle die cut owl with the moon behind him, and he's even looking to the side, just like the die cut. So cute. And then also, just like the vintage Beastle, you get the top hat jack-o'-lantern. These are stunning. These are like prized possessions of my creepy Christmas collection for sure. And I've only had them for like 2 months, but I love them. I love doing this whole creepy Christmas thing because it extends the life or the use of some of my favorite items. The Salem house, those ornaments, there's just like, it's so nice to be able to give them kind of like a whole second season. I do have these two like vintage inspired ceramic trees. This one is candy corn colored, and again, it'll probably need new batteries. Oh no, I left the batteries in, I guess. I don't usually light these up too much because they die so fast. And I hate having to come down here and like turn every single thing off every night. I usually only turn them on if we have guests. So then I also have this one. This one is not alive, but this is a black tree with some purple and yellow for some reason lights. I don't really know why they picked those colors. I have some classic black like pine garland, and then I also have trying to pull it over, this branch of like bulb black and white bauble garland. You guys know what black pine garland looks like. That would make a huge mess, and I really don't want to break anything that's sitting by me. Last year I decorated this. I had owned this last year, but it was like the first year I'd kind of put it together. This black wreath. The wreath itself is just from at home, but the ornaments are a mixture of Christopher Radko garland. He made like this bulb garland, and then just some classic black and white and orange ornaments that I think were maybe from Michael's. These ones have bats. This is just striped. This one's orange. Just like a nice kind of mix. And I hang this up down here. I think this turned out really, really well. I was pretty proud of myself. I do have a mini spooky tree that maybe I'll just have to show you guys next week because I don't know where it is. And we're kind of messing around with everything that's in the crawl space. Another metal house. I love this one. It looks like a ski lodge. I have a feeling that this was part of their, this was part of their Christmas collection. Wait, does this one say? No, this one doesn't say if it was Hide and Eek or Wonder Shop. This one says Wonder Shop. So this was a Christmas one from 2023. I really, really like that one. Part of my Tin Village. This one I really like too. This was also part of the Christmas ones. This one looks a lot like kind of like a cabin or a lodge. It's really cute. I love all the openings because of course these have candles in them. So it really lights up and provides a lot of light. And then I really like this one, which is this my last? I only have 4? This one must be Halloween. They must just not put it on the Halloween ones. This was 2023, and again, I assume Halloween. This one's just almost like an apartment complex or just kind of a tall inner city like home. But I really like this one too. Again, I try to be picky and I just grab the ones that I really like. And I guess those are my 4 so far. I have this snow globe, or I guess people call them like water globes when they're not snow on the inside. But this has a haunted house on the inside and like black kind of glitter that goes all over the place, including some bat glitter. So it's super cute. This was Home Goods last year, and it was part of obviously the Halloween stuff. And I felt like it was more fitting for my creepy Christmas. I have a ton of bottle brush trees that are black and white. Last year I went crazy buying them, and I'm really happy I did. I honestly didn't even buy enough, and I bought a ton of them. They just fit perfectly, and they're such good like fillers. It's almost like spider web to Halloween decorating is bottle brush trees to Christmas, where it's just like a good filler. It adds depth, it adds like detail where it maybe just wouldn't be. I don't know. So this is some ornaments and some more bottle brush trees. I do have a container of ghosts ornaments with no lid, apparently. They look like this. Again, they're just good if I need them for something in the future, or if I just have an open room on my black Christmas tree. I do have some jack-o'-lantern ones too. Again, I haven't been using these, but I have them in case just because I have enough other ornaments. This is new this year. This one was from Joann's. I love this ornament. It is like a skeleton in a coffin. It's not like it. It is one. Super cute. I love this. Joann's actually had a good amount of Halloween ornaments this year, but I didn't like them as much as last year. I think this is the only other one I got. So this was also Joann's this year. So freaking cute. It's like a vintage aged looking ghost with a jack-o'-lantern. So adorable. So he will make his debut on the tree this year. Again, a bunch more bottle brush trees. This is from Salem. This is so adorable. It's just a Joanna Parker kind of inspired wooden ornament of this skeleton guy. He's gonna look so cute on the tree. These are from when I went up north. There's this fun little craft like store that sells all the different holidays, and they had these little like vintage kind of folk cloth ghosts. And it's a pack of 3. I love those. They're so adorable. This might be new this year too. We got the Witch Wraith from Cracker Barrel. This is only $4. I don't really like the full-size one, but I do like the small one. This is also from Salem, obviously. This is like a ceramic witch head, and her hat says Salem, so that'll be perfect. We have the Black Ghost Wraith ornament from Cracker Barrel. So many different stores, it's hard for me to like keep them straight. This I think was also from Cracker Barrel. It's a skeleton bathing in a cauldron. I don't usually like the bathing skeletons, but I think to get free shipping, I had to spend like $4 more, and this was $4.99. So I don't know, it works. It's a tree filler, whatever. I don't like it as much as the other ones. This one is also from Salem. Kind of a vintagey looking jack-o'-lantern. I love the vintage looking stuff, obviously. So cute. This is also from Salem. It is the Ropes Mansion, which you might recognize from Hocus Pocus 1. It's adorable and so well done. It's all like beaded and embroidered and everything. So cute. Did my grandma get me this? I'm like, where did this come from? This one is so adorable. I think someone gave me this as a gift, and I think it's my grandma last year. This is an ornament, isn't it? It's from Hallmark. Yeah, it says ornament. You must hook. Oh, I see. There's a little thing here to hook. This is like a beer stein, but it's supposed to look like a haunted house. It's called the Hoppy Halloween ornament. So adorable. If I had like a little skeleton, he could like pop out of it or something. That'd be super freaking cute. Tell the people you love and that love you that you love Halloween. Because I think she gave me this for Christmas, which I love. We have this keychain of Oogie Boogie that I think I was just gonna pop on the tree. I don't remember where he came from, but he's cute. Oh, I think, yeah, Ryan got like a set of these. So we have Jack Skellington too, and we have all the different Zero, everybody's here. This might be the ornaments then that I did have last year. So from Target, the Big Bad Wolf, very fitting because obviously he just kind of looks like a werewolf, so he works perfectly. This sledding owl, because of course I picture owls as more of like a fall Halloween time type situation, so he's really cute. I like that he has that white scarf. This one was Joann's last year. It's a witch's boot. I like this one a lot. It kind of looks like a cheaper Christopher Radko ornament. We've got this outline of a witch. I think this was also Joann's. We have a crow with some foliage and a skull that is also from Joann's last year. This is from Johnny Was, of all places, even though Joann's is selling stuff like this year. So if you wanted that, actually I think Target even has one kind of like that. We have the White Wraith from Cracker Barrel last year. We have the Big Bad Wolf dressed as Grandma. Again, I just feel like that's very fitting, kind of like a werewolf situation. This is just a vintage little gift bag, but it's so tiny that I hang it on the tree. I think I found this when I was thrifting. Coke Zero, because the can is black, which now is the old can, but I love that. Triple Ghost, this is from last year. This is from Joann's. This is one of the best ornaments Target's ever made. It is the Ghost of Christmas Future from last year. I wish they brought him back. He's literally just like the Grim Reaper. So freaking cool. Target, come on. And then from last year, Joann's, this Hocus Pocus cauldron. Again, it's like a very cheap kind of knockoff Christopher Radko. Okay, what else? I have more Christopher Radkos from past years, including this pumpkin guy. I have a bunch of these. Super adorable and well made. The glitter goes between like each bump of the pumpkin. So cute. I think I might have some of those already attached to something. Maybe I put some of those upstairs even. We have a black stocking. I'm pretty sure this was just at Target like last year, but very fitting. Just as kind of like an added detail to hang up down here. We have a, oh yeah, this really cool Coach ornament of, I don't know if this is like one of their characters or what, but it's a skeleton with like earmuffs on. So cute. I think I got this on Poshmark. So awesome. It's from, oh, the tag just says Coach. I don't know what year, but that was really cool. I had to have that when I found it. This is the cutest bag. Again, Target. Target last year just did so good. So this is just Santa with some cats. This might have been 2 years ago, actually. 2022, it is 2 years ago. And the back has Krampus. Are you kidding me? We need more more Krampus merch at these retailers. Like, come on, he is part of the folklore. Give us the Krampus. This was from thrifting. This is from Yankee Candle originally. They had this whole collection of like Santa skeleton. I don't remember what it's called. Bony Bunch. It's called the Bony Bunch. This is Bony Bunch Claws. But you can put like a candle in the back little thing he's dragging. Obviously this is perfect. I don't think I like it enough that I'd go order like more online, but if I found them thrifting, I would pick them up again. This is a little vehicle that I put with my village. This is obviously from the Halloween collection at Target, and this was from 2023. Another thrift find is this trick-or-treating snowman. Sometimes you just find the perfect stuff thrifting that you wouldn't find anywhere else. Like literally Halloween with Christmas. You don't see that stuff very frequently. But this is from the Snow Buddies. Something. From Encore Group? I don't know. But this was like obviously perfect for down here. He's not like my favorite looking guy, but he fits so perfectly in my setup. This I think was from Michael's last year. It's just a witch nutcracker. I knew I wanted to get some kind of spooky nutcracker for my display. Little did I know I'd make the best one ever this year. Well, I got some garland that has purple bats and it's black. And then I have some orange garland that has jack-o'-lanterns. And then the last thing, is my tree topper. So this goes on my black tree. It's a black star that does light up. And I think that's about it that I have. Again, I have a mini tree somewhere that's already pre-decorated because I put so much work into it last year and I liked how it looked so much that I just like saved it. But it has these amazing vintage ornaments on it that I think a viewer sent to our P.O. box once that I'm just obsessed with. They're so cute. So I will show you guys that next week. And then, of course, I will show you my black tree next week when we literally set it up. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite few things were that I have in my collection. It grows little by little each year. It's so much more like tailored or unique compared to some of the Halloween stuff, just because like it's harder to find this stuff and it takes more like curation because it really like none of this is meant to be for a creepy Christmas setup because like that's not really a thing commercially. So you really have to kind of like make it yourself, and I kind of love that. But my favorite pieces are the Christopher Radko, the new ornaments, even though I love all of them. And then honestly, I love my Nutcracker that I made too, and I love my Salem Haunted House and the original Haunted House. Those are probably my favorites overall. That is all that I have for you guys today. Let me know what your favorite things are from my collection. Let me know some of your favorite pieces from your gothic Christmas or creepy any holiday collection in the winter that you have. And I will see you guys next year. And I will see you guys next week to actually put this stuff to use and do some creepy Christmas decorating. We'll see you then, ghouls and ghosties. Goodbye.